How did we come to start RAWO? I think for many years, as the queer women within the larger gay movement, we had noticed that there was very little to no programming around lesbian-specific issues. And after lots of discussions, lots of consultations within the movement, we also realized that there was little to no money from funders for programming around lesbian issues. So a few of us got together and we thought and realized that there were so many issues that needed to be addressed that were lesbian specific. So we just informally got together, created this little group, and from there it just took off. So yeah, that's how it started. As a queer woman, it is very difficult to try and not only work but to also compete for funding. So the problem is not only at a local level or a regional level, but it's also at international level. The donors right now are focused on a lot of MSM work, gay men, and within that it also perpetuates the patriarchy within the local settings. So the men will continue to have the power within the organizations, within the spaces, because they have the funding. So it has been difficult, but I have also been part of the movement from when it was very young. So we have become friends and colleagues for many years when we advocated and worked with no money. And I think the bonds were formed then. So a lot of the male-dominated spaces, the male-dominated battlegrounds, if I can put it that way, are manned by people that were friends and are friends. So when it comes to the actual funding part of it, that still remains very, very difficult. Not because the local people or the local organizations in any way are hampering the lesbian women getting money, but the donors just are not, for me, I find, are not seeing the urgency for queer women to have money. So we have always worked with the male-dominated organizations in the male-dominated spaces. It is not an easy space, because at the end of the day, there is still that those power struggles around being a man or being a woman. And it is not only in the heterosexual world that these issues come up, but also within our communities. So it's a struggle, but I think our friendship has counted for a lot with a lot of the heads of organizations, and it's been workable. It's not easy, but it's not unmanageable at all.